This is the DEFCON warning system. Alert status for 1 p.m., Monday, September 1st, 2014. Condition blue, DEFCON 4. Condition blue, DEFCON 4. Condition blue, DEFCON 4. There are currently no imminent nuclear threats against the United States at this time. However, there are events occurring in the world theater which require closer observation. Events in Ukraine have taken a dangerous turn, as Russia has now made both direct and indirect threats to Ukraine as well as Western actors, including the threat of nuclear strikes should there be further resistance to Russia's takeover of eastern Ukraine. While it is highly likely that such threats are mere bluster, the DEFCON warning system feels it is best to more closely monitor the situation and actions that Russia might take as well as what others may do in response. Currently, Russian troops are operating inside Ukraine in defiance of Western sanctions. More sanctions are on the way, and NATO has previously vowed to respond militarily should Russia attempt to infiltrate troops as it has done in Crimea. NATO has announced a readiness action plan in the event of further Russian action against countries on NATO's eastern border. Nevertheless, the United States has stated that they will take no military action to defend Ukraine itself. Russia continues to expand its military, most recently by increasing nuclear troop forces, under its 23 trillion ruble military modernization and rearmament program. Additionally, Russia has increased the number of incursions into United States air defense zones, sending nuclear bombers and an intelligence-gathering jet to penetrate and test U.S. reactions. On the other hand, Russian forces have intercepted and repelled a U.S. sub in Russian boundary waters, while a Chinese fighter intercepted a U.S. maritime patrol in the South China Sea. China has acknowledged a new missile capable of carrying multiple nuclear warheads to the United States. However, China's newest test of its hypersonic glide vehicle, which is capable of carrying nuclear warheads to the United States, has failed. China's People's Liberation Army internal documents states how the military will increase its capability to attack enemy satellites. This development, long suspected, is a significant threat to the United States, which places far too much reliance on its vulnerable space technology. Bristling China, the United States has agreed with Australia to deploy Marines to the continent, as part of the U.S. pivot to Asia. China has increased cyber attacks on Taiwan, increasing experience for China into cyber warfare, for use against the United States. Additionally, Chinese troops have entered into disputed Indian territory, inflaming ongoing disputes between the two countries. The Institute for Science and International Security reports that North Korea is expanding operations at the Yongbyon nuclear site, and it appears that North Korea will complete expansion of a long-range rocket launch site, allowing it to fire larger rockets with heavier payloads. The United States' most recent domestic national threat assessment omits radical Islam as a potential threat, further indicating the current climate in the U.S., which refuses to openly acknowledge Islam as a source of possible domestic nuclear attack, especially when 19% of U.S. Muslims have said they believe that violence against civilians is justified. Additionally, the U.S. open border policy has allowed an intangible number of people into the United States with no background check and whose intentions and affiliations are unknown. The DEFCON warning system is a private enterprise which monitors world events and assesses nuclear threats against the United States by national entities. It is not affiliated with any government agency and does not represent the alert status of any military branch. The public should make their own evaluations and not rely on the DEFCON warning system for any strategic planning. At all times, citizens are urged to learn what steps to take in the event of a nuclear attack. If this had been an actual attack, the DEFCON warning system will give radiation readings for areas that are reported to it. Your readings will vary. This system serves northern Stevens County, Washington and Hutchinson County, Texas. Official news sources will have radiation readings for your area. For immediate updates, go to www.defconwarningsystem.com. Breaking news and important information can be found on the DEFCON warning system message board and on the DEFCON Twitter feed DEFCON WS. You may also subscribe to the YouTube channel DEFCON Warning System and the DEFCON Warning System mailing list. Note that Twitter and YouTube updates may be subject to delays. The next scheduled update is 8 p.m. Pacific Time, September 24, 2014. Additional updates will be made as the situation warrants, with more frequent updates at higher alert levels. This concludes this broadcast of the DEFCON warning system.